What's up guys, Sal here. So there has been a generally positive reception for the Pixel 6a both from the media and consumers since Google unveiled it in May. Despite its modest price tag, the phone comes with high-end hardware and innovative features. Notably, a flagship tensor chip, great camera, great software features, and even the design is carried over from the more premium Pixel 6 lineup. Simply put, the phone is arguably the best out there in its segment. Except there's a little problem, and that is with its display. I mean, everything on the display is perfect for the price except the screen refresh rate. It's only 60Hz, and considering the smartphone options in the same price segment, it makes the Pixel 6a look like an out-of-league phone. But it seems the Pixel 7a will finally solve that problem, and not only that, it will also bring a couple of flagship features along, taking Google's mid-range game to a whole another level. But first, let's talk about the display. This developer has found some internal codes which suggest that the upcoming mid-range phone from Google, the Pixel 7a, will have a 1080p display sourced from Samsung, and it will have a 90Hz refresh rate. This was the biggest complaint people had with the Pixel A lineup, and thankfully Google is finally addressing the issue. Now the Pixel 7a will also bring wireless charging on board, making it the first mid-range phone from Google to support the technology. However, the speed is limited to just 5 watts, which is painfully slow. But hey, we don't normally see phones with wireless charging in this segment, so I'm not complaining. Now moving to the camera, and things are a bit interesting here. You see, there was a talk about the Pixel 7 Ultra recently. It all started with 9to5 Google discovering some internal codes revealing the camera specifications, which said the phone will have a 50-megapixel GN1 sensor from Samsung, which is one of the biggest mobile camera sensors out there. Turns out the Pixel 7 Ultra is actually the Pixel 7a. Since Google was using an even bigger sensor for the main camera than the Pixel 7 Pro, people thought that this phone could be an even better Pixel 7 Ultra. But modified internal codes from Google revealed that they have removed the GN1 sensor, leaving these two other sensors. It's possible Google was just testing things out before new sensors were made available. Now, this means the Pixel 7a will still have two rear cameras, wide and ultra wide, but the main camera will see a huge upgrade to IMX787, which has a sensor size of 1 by 1.3 inches. The IMX363 on the Pixel 6a has a sensor size of 1 by 2.55 inches, so it's indeed a huge upgrade that will translate to better photos and videos. Also, to give you some perspective, the current top flagship phones have camera sensors around the same size, so coupled with Google's camera algorithm, expect some significant improvements to the camera compared to its predecessor. First, do consider subscribing for all the latest updates on the Pixel 7a, and as always, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.